I wanted to take just a moment to give you some directions on getting into the system, getting into the online system. I had received at least one phone call and was wanting to come in and just make sure that everybody was on the same page in terms of how to get your initial assignment done. You'll notice the LCFCC/101 uh, icon in your future class tab. Now this will show up in your actual tab on the 21st, but you can go ahead in immediately under the future tab and you can see this course. When you click on the materials tab, we'll give that just a second to come up, you'll see all of the materials that are involved in the actual course broken down on a week by week basis, and you'll be able to see a little different view than what I've got here, since my view is looking at it from an instructor standpoint. You'll also see a discussion tab, and when you click on the discussion tab and you go in there, you'll see this is where you'll be posting all of your information. You'll notice that in my view, I see everybody. However, in your view, under the individual forums, you'll only see your own name. When you go to course materials, you'll see the course syllabus. The course syllabus is loaded in there, and we'll talk about some of the additional things that you'll want to put in the course materials when you're going in and teaching a class or facilitating a class on your own. If you click on the course syllabus, obviously it will open up, and you can go and open this document. And wait just a second as it opens up in my Microsoft Word. And then when you come down and scroll through the document, you'll see, first of all, the objectives for the first week. The first week obviously begins on the 21st, and the first week culminates on our class meeting on the 28th. You'll see the reading assignments, facilitation skills manual, all of the different readings and so forth that you're responsible for. You'll see here a participation area where we talk about participation. That's actually held during the class period. And so we'll be talking about various things, meeting the course objectives and so forth. Then you'll see that there's an individual facilitation techniques and questions assignment. This is actually a written assignment. And it starts off saying complete the readings for the first week. There are two parts to the first assignment. You'll be identifying 3 specific facilitation techniques presented in the week 1 materials, and then you'll list 3 questions that you have about the on-campus class facilitation techniques. Then it says post your description of 3 facilitation techniques along with 3 questions about the facilitation in the online campus classroom in your individual forum before the class meeting begins. And then also bring a copy of that along with you to our first meeting. So if we go back, once you have created your document and you go into your individual forum, uh, and I'll just pick somebody at random here. When you click on your forum name, you then are given the opportunity to come in and post a new thread. So you'll post a new thread. You'll put a subject line in here. Assignment week 1 would be an appropriate um, assignment name. Choose the file because you'll want to save your information in a Word document. And when you go in and choose that file name, you'll go into your documents, wherever you have actually saved that, and let's say I've got I'll just pick a document here, a certificate of originality, which we'll talk about later. And you'll notice that is uploaded. You can put a little note in here, it's not really necessary, and then you post the message. You have to put a subject in, week 1. And if you have your spell checker enabled, you'll notice that you can go in here and it'll do a spell check for you. Just go ahead and do a post and then close that window. Now what I'll do is I'll go back in. Once you've posted a message, you've got a limited amount of time that you can go in and just remove that message. And only you can remove the message. Nobody else can remove the message for you. Obviously, nobody else has access to your individual forum except for you and for Jonathan and I, who will be the co-facilitators for this. So you can go back to the material section, and again, you'll see where all of your readings are: the art of asking a question, teaching and learning, letter to faculty candidates, and this also identifies the assessment that you have in week 1. And once you've done that, then that will take you to a point where you're in good shape for your very first class meeting. Again, let me remind you, the class begins on the 21st, but our first meeting is on the 28th. And we look forward to seeing you and meeting you then.